going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. This is for entertainment purposes only. So I haven't been making any videos lately on trading because I've been busy, extremely busy with my bathroom remodel. Video is in the channel somewhere, but it's pretty much consumed me for a little bit. It kind of sucked, but it's done. It is done. Nice to have the kitchen to do, but price has been kind of going sideways, and I have been trading, but just smaller amounts. It just like seems like we're not going anywhere. It's just like up, down, up, down, up, down. So I'm like, whatever, But retirement portfolio, I bought Neo a bit ago. And I'm down pretty big right now because I bought like $7-8 somewhere in there. Which I bought this originally at like 7, made a freaking killing, and then it came back down to that same area, and I'm like, well, shit. I don't know. I've been kind of following that company. They have a headquarters in California. They seem like they're doing what they're supposed to be doing. They're making deliveries, they're making cars. And we got to be buying when everyone else is selling, right? We're coming right down into support here. I remember saying originally $5 was my target. Maybe I should have waited, saved myself a bunch of money, but I don't know. It seemed like there was getting, we did have a nice little jump here, and I was hoping for another big jump, but never happened. But it doesn't matter. It's retirement portfolio. It's long term. I don't care. And then also I got some Lucid. I was driving through Natick, Massachusetts the other day, and I was just like driving around, and there was a Lucid freaking dealership. I'm like, what? In my state, there's a Lucid dealership? I was like, oh, I'm gonna get some Lucid, man. I mean, if they're like, dealerships are popping up like in my state, well, shit. So I bought some Lucid as well. I also bought Tesla. Because of this little chart pattern here, but I think I'm probably going to take profit and get out. Because we had this jump, we had this little correction, we had another jump, and it looks like another correction. And I bought somewhere down here. And I'm up slightly. I think I'm up like $80. And I think I'm going to take it because of the last monthly candle. This looks like it's not really spiking. And it wouldn't surprise me if we got one more leg down. And I'm kind of heavy in EV crap right now. And I would imagine that we might get a sharp drop before the next up wave in the stock market. So I want to have some money on the side. So I'll probably take the profit that I got off Tesla and just take that and get out. I'm going to leave Neo. I'm going to leave Lucid. GLDG, I'm down. What else do I have? Where is it? Yeah, SoFi I have as well. I'm down. But I think I'm going to leave those for now. And just see what happens. But Bitcoin, see, here's the thing. Like, goes to show you, nobody knows what the market's going to do. Nobody knows. Right? Because I took my Christmas bonus and I bought Bitcoin when it was on its way down here. We had this little rip up, and I was like, I'm interested in Bitcoin at 32,000. I want to see it come back down there. But I got my Christmas bonus, and I'm like, yeah, you know what? I don't think anyone really knows. So I bought like somewhere here on the way down, and it never. And I was like, okay, if it goes to 32, I don't care. I'm gonna hold long term, and I'll buy some more down there. And then it just U-turned and went straight up. So I'm up in the Bitcoins. But, yeah, it goes to show you, nobody knows what the market's going to do. So, like, I feel like you need to invest in companies that you believe in long term for retirement. Just put that in there, dollar cost average, whatever you got to do. It's retirement. It doesn't matter. It doesn't need to make money today. It can make money in 2 years, a year, 5 years. Doesn't matter. But then when it comes to the foreign exchange, it's like, well, I don't really believe in any of these. So all we can do is look for areas of interest and take a risk and see what happens. So that's kind of what I've been doing. So I've been looking at Aussie dollar, Swiss franc. The Australian dollar versus the Swiss franc. So as far as we can go back, this thing has been in a strong, very strong downtrend for good reason. So, okay, we want to be shorting this sucker, not buying it, if at all possible. And this might be one of those things that we can get in and hold it long term if we can get in at the right spot. Alright, so it looks like we have right there. That looks like firm freaking resistance, right? Monthly chart wise, COVID happened. Huge wick. We got a bounce. Oh, failed to make a higher high. Came back down. Oh, we broke through. So we broke through that big time area. Came up and tested it once. Nice rejection. But we're in some sort of correction that looks like a descending triangle. So this looks good to the downside. So we've got this little zone right here that I marked out because I've found trades like this before, and it's like, okay, here's the zone right here, right? And it will stop short of it and then just plummet. So I'm trying to find a few zones on the way up and DCA in, dollar cost average in. So this seemed like a really good one here. So I put a small position in. Could this go a little bit higher? Looks like it might. So, I don't know. Somewhere at the trend line, maybe here somewhere would be another area of interest. And then if it busts through for some reason and comes up to this area, then freaking all in, baby. All in to the downside. And maybe this is just a running flat at that point. I mean, it looks like a descending triangle right now, but you'll notice that patterns change because it might not be completed yet. So there is a chance that this could shoot all the way back up to this zone. And if I see that, all the chips on the table, man, right there for me, I would say. And then NZD USD. I threw a little bit more on this one just because of the wicks. Price was pushing up into this resistance zone, which we got major wicks here as well. Like, this seems like a big area. I mean, there's all kinds of wicks all over this area. But it was pushing up into it. We got wick. You know what I mean? It's like the buyers are pushing it into those sell orders, but the buyers still have strength right now, and they just keep driving it. But on Friday, it looks like they couldn't quite hack it. So looking at the weekly candle, I mean, I would imagine that there's a pretty good chance that this potentially makes a down move, maybe into here somewhere, makes one more attempt to the upside, maybe hits the trend line, and then we go to the downside. So I'm thinking this week, if I do get a down move, I'm gonna take it and get out and see what happens. If we come back up into this zone again, I'll definitely be selling that again. But I would like to, for a longer term hold, I'd like to see it up a little bit higher. And I've noticed with me, I don't take profit enough. like you want to hold long term, but it's like so many times I get in profit and I should have took it. It's like 9 times out of 10 I should have taken profit, because price is going to go back. Price is going to go back. It's like I haven't missed out on a trade because I took profit. That has not happened. So I'm going to take profit more frequently. When I can get in profit, I'm going to take it. So if we get a move here, I'm going to take it, wait, and see if we get a move back up. I'll enter short again and see if we can get another move down. NZD CAD, I don't know if this was a good idea. Now looking at this, that's an extremely bullish weekly candle action. You know, it is kind of a break, retest, but we didn't quite retest. So I was thinking maybe we get like a low, a lower high, a lower low, and then actually test. You know, and then go maybe, but I don't know. This could be something else entirely. Maybe this comes up and hits this. So NZD CAD, I'm probably going to wait and see if I can get some sort of retracement out of the next candle and get out. And probably wait and see what happens with, you know, one of these. Aussie CAD. And USD CAD long looks pretty good too. You know, maybe it's worth putting might be worth getting rid of NZD CAD short and going with a USD CAD long position instead. Because we are hitting resistance, but it's like the bulls are still there, man. They're still pushing this. So we will see what happens this week. And also I still have the dinars, which I'm hearing now, the word on the street is that Iraq is looking to revalue their currency next month. Which I know we've been hearing this for years and years and years, but things had to happen before it could happen. But it looks like the Iraqi dinar revaluation could actually happen next month. And that would be sweet, man. That would be sweet. Because if you go on YouTube and look up the Iraqi dinar, you're going to find good information, and you're going to find people saying, oh, this is a scam, it's a scam, it's a scam. How is it a scam? Oh, because the currency's worthless. No, it's not worthless. It still has a value. It's still being used in Iraq. It's just less valuable than the US dollar. You know, the Zimbabwe dollar is worthless. But the Iraqi dinar is not worthless. It is the same thing as trading Euro USD. You're getting a currency in hopes of it going up in value. And the Iraqi dinar was at one point worth $3 US before all of the wars and the fighting started. And then it crashed. But they're saying enough fighting. We're not doing that anymore. We want to become part of the world economic, the world trade. Not the World Economic Forum. What the hell? So I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't have that much invested into it. But I think it could be something. And there's no way to know besides just do it and ignore the naysayers. You know what I mean? Because of course, maybe nothing comes of it. Well, then who cares? You know, it's a currency and it has a value. I was buying this currency down here. So actually, If you look at the chart, it has gone up in value since I bought it. So it's actually worth more now than when I bought it. So I'm up, technically, right now. Maybe not much, but I am up. So we will see what happens, folks. See you later.